Archangel Michael has an urgent message about someone in your life. They are now realizing how deeply their toxic, ego-driven behavior has hurt you in this connection. For the first time, their spiritual eyes are opening. They can finally see the pain they caused you through their selfish actions and cruel words. This person's ego defenses are cracking. The walls they built to protect their false self are falling down. Behind those walls, they are seeing the truth about what they did to you. This awakening is rare. Most toxic people never reach this level of understanding about the damage they cause. Right now, this person is going through a spiritual breakdown that feels like an earthquake in their soul. Their ego can no longer hide the truth from them. Have you been feeling strange energy shifts lately? Maybe sudden waves of emotion that seem to come from nowhere. Perhaps you've been having dreams about confrontations or conversations that felt too real. These feelings are connected to their awakening. As their false self crumbles, it sends ripples through the spiritual realm that reach you. You shared a deep connection with this person. Whether it was romantic, family, or friendship, your souls became intertwined. When they experience this level of spiritual shock, you feel it too. Archangel Michael can see both of your energies right now. He watches as their realization creates waves that touch your spirit across time and space. This moment of awakening is precious and fragile. Most toxic people spend their entire lives avoiding this level of truth about themselves. When it happens, the window stays open for only a short time. Their ego will fight back. It will try to rebuild those protective walls and return them to their old patterns of denial and blame. Soon they may forget this clarity and go back to justifying their behavior. Archangel Michael has stepped in to hold this space of truth open. His divine light prevents their ego from immediately covering up what they now see. But even his power has limits when someone fights against spiritual growth. The healing energy, created by their genuine remorse, can transform both of your lives. This is your chance to receive the validation and closure your soul has been seeking. The cosmic justice you've been waiting for is finally beginning to unfold before your eyes. Like this video right now to open your spiritual healing channel and receive this divine justice, Archangel. Michael says this person's ego controlled every interaction they had with you for years. They turned conversations into competitions they had to win. They made your feelings seem wrong or crazy when you tried to express hurt. Their need to be right was more important than your need to be heard. They twisted your words and made you question your own memory. When you needed support, they made everything about themselves instead. Now their spiritual eyes are opening like someone waking up from a nightmare. They can see how they used manipulation to get what they wanted from you. They remember the times they made you feel small to make themselves feel big. For the first time, they're seeing the relationship through your eyes instead of their own. They can feel the loneliness you experienced even when they were right next to you. Archangel Michael is showing them scene after scene of how they treated you. Each memory hits them like a physical blow. They cannot escape the truth anymore. The shock of seeing themselves clearly is overwhelming their system. They're experiencing what you felt when they dismissed your pain or turned your love against you. Their false self is fighting this awareness. It whispers that you were the problem, that you were too sensitive, that they did nothing wrong. But the divine light is too strong for those lies to survive. They are horrified by what they're discovering about their own behavior. Type healing now to receive the divine energy flowing from their spiritual awakening to your soul, Archangel. Michael says you may have noticed energy shifts around you recently. Electronics acting strange when you think about this person. Sudden temperature changes in rooms where you once argued with them. You might feel pressure in your chest or stomach when their name comes to mind. This heaviness is their guilt and shame trying to reach you through the spiritual realm. Your sleep has probably been different lately. Dreams that feel like visits or conversations. Moments where you wake up feeling like something important just happened, but you can't quite remember what. These are all signs that their spiritual awakening is creating ripples in the energy field you both share. Their genuine remorse is so powerful, it crosses the boundaries between souls. Archangel Michael amplifies these healing energies to make sure they reach you clearly. He knows you need to feel the validation that comes from their true understanding of what they did. You may have experienced sudden moments of clarity about the relationship, memories becoming sharper, or finally making sense in ways they never did before. This is their awakening, helping you see the truth too. The universe is balancing the scales of justice. Every tear you cried alone is being acknowledged. Every time they made you feel crazy for having normal human emotions is being corrected in the spiritual realm. This person cannot sleep peacefully anymore. They lie awake at night replaying every cruel word they spoke to you. Every time they chose their ego over. Your heart haunts them now. Their comfortable world of denial has been shattered completely. If you wish to accelerate this healing, energy and strengthen the divine justice flowing to you, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Each offering amplifies the spiritual awakening happening and honors your journey through this painful experience. Type 727 now to receive divine clarity about their toxic patterns and your path to complete healing. Archangel Michael says they are finally seeing their specific toxic behaviors with crystal clarity. They can see how they gaslighted you by denying things they clearly said and did. They remember making you apologize for their mistakes, how they turned every fight into your fault somehow, the way they punished you with silence when you didn't give them what they wanted. They're seeing how they used your love as a weapon against you. When you tried to work things out, they used your caring nature to manipulate you into accepting less than you deserved. Their narcissistic patterns are becoming clear to them now. How they made everything about them. How your achievements threatened them, so they found ways to diminish your success. They can see how they stole your energy and peace. Every day with them left you feeling drained and confused. They took your natural happiness and turned it into anxiety and self-doubt. They remember the times you tried to set boundaries, and they trampled right over them. They see how they trained you to put their comfort above your own needs every single time. The way they criticized you constantly, while demanding praise for the smallest things they did. How they expected you to read their mind, but dismissed your clearly expressed needs as too much. Archangel Michael shows them how one-sided everything was in your relationship. They gave the bare minimum, while expecting maximum effort from you. They took your emotional labor for granted. This level of self-awareness is devastating to their ego. Most toxic people never reach this point, because it requires them to admit they were the problem all. Type 333 to receive divine healing for all the ways their toxic behavior damaged your spirit. Archangel Michael says their desire to apologize and make amends consumes them day and night. They want to reach out, but they know they destroyed your trust in their words. They're finally understanding that you were trying to love them while they were busy protecting their ego from any real intimacy. Every time you got close to their heart, they pushed you away with criticism or coldness. They can see now how the relationship was completely one-sided. You carried all the emotional weight, while they sat back and judged your efforts as not good enough. They remember silencing your voice whenever you tried to express your truth. They made you smaller so they could feel bigger. Your opinions only mattered when they agreed with theirs. The guilt of seeing how they gaslit you is eating them alive. They told you that your feelings were wrong so often that you stopped trusting your own heart. They trained you to doubt yourself. They can see every moment they chose their pride over your peace. Every time they let their ego drive, while your heart was breaking in the passenger seat. Archangel Michael reveals to them how they blamed you for their own emotional reactions. How they made their feelings your responsibility, while dismissing yours as drama or overreaction. They're finally taking full responsibility without making excuses. They cannot hide behind their justifications anymore. The spiritual light makes their behavior impossible to defend or explain away. This awakening connects directly to the spiritual growth you've been experiencing since leaving that toxic dynamic. If you wish to honor your healing journey and strengthen The divine justice unfolding. You can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more. Each offering supports the cosmic rebalancing happening and acknowledges the strength you've shown through this difficult experience. Type 999 now to strengthen your connection to the divine healing energy flowing from their spiritual breakthrough. Archangel Michael says this person is experiencing genuine remorse that goes deeper than surface regret. They're not just sorry they got caught or that you left. They're sorry for who they became in that relationship. They're finally taking full responsibility without adding "but you did this too" to soften their accountability. They see clearly that their behavior was unacceptable, regardless of any mistakes you made. Their commitment to change goes beyond promises this time. They're seeking real help to understand why they became so toxic. They want to heal the wounds inside themselves that made them hurt you. They understand now that apologies are just words without actions to back them up. They know they have to do the deep inner work to transform the patterns that made them treat you so poorly. Most importantly, they're learning to respect your boundaries around healing. They're not demanding forgiveness or trying to rush you into contact before you're ready. They realize that your healing journey belongs to you alone. They cannot control or influence it the way they tried to control everything else in your relationship. Their willingness to let you heal without interference shows this awakening is genuine. Though still toxic person would be love, bombing you or trying to manipulate you back into their life, Archangel Michael oversees this entire transformation. His divine intervention prevents their ego from sabotaging their spiritual growth too quickly. The person you once knew is finally becoming someone capable of real love instead of just taking what they need from others while giving nothing genuine in return. Their transformation creates space for your own healing to accelerate and deepen. Type justice now to complete the sacred healing connection and receive the divine closure your soul has been waiting for. Archangel Michael says the healing energy has been fully activated between your souls. The cosmic justice you deserved is now flowing through the spiritual realm to reach you. You may feel waves of different emotions washing over you. Relief that someone finally sees the truth. Sadness for the time lost. Anger at what you endured. These feelings are all part of your healing process. Your pain has been witnessed and validated by the divine realm. Every tear you cried in confusion has been counted. Every moment you questioned your own reality has been acknowledged. The strength you showed by walking away from toxicity has been honored. Your courage to choose your peace over their chaos saved your spirit from further damage. Type healed to seal this divine healing energy and complete your journey toward total spiritual restoration.